And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, Singy, this guy's been tearing it up at the plate, leading the entire league in batting average.
He's really making it look easy out there, Boog. Poised, patient, and hitting to all fields. Looking forward to seeing him in action in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Drew Thorpe. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Angelo Cooper, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And he swings through that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And here is Trey Morgan on the ground. Lewis throws to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ethan Salas.
Well, he's making a strong move, hitting exactly 400 over his last 10 games. But the key is he's been swinging the bat, he's been tracking the baseball, and having very quality at-bats at the plate. Batting average is spiking in the right direction. And you know what? His team's loving it right now.
2 outs. And that one hammered way back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. The Twins coming up, no score. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, the big righty, Kyle Bradish.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And a good eye there.
Outside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
1 out, bases empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. 2 gone now.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's the strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad.
That's outside.
Lots of pop. Fought off foul. 2 outs, bases empty. Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone. A solo shot. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Royce Lewis. That's in there. That's a slider for a strike. That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching. Back in Minnesota, here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Thorpe back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering is down low. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because That's just so unusual.
And strike two. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Really strong hitting performance recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
And a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Bradfield gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now Livan Soto, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Now the Orioles catcher, Ethan Salas. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. There's a strike. Moved to second, and he's back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Stepping in, Dylan Beavers. And that one gets past the catcher. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Look out! And it hit him. And now Angelo Cooper. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
That's a ball. 1-1. Ball 2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Next offering is in for a strike. Bases loaded, top of the second. And that one is lifted in the air. Kiersey settles underneath it. And that's the third out. So they load the base. Back at target field, bottom of the second. And the batter now, Edgar Ramirez. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Hard hit, right side. Morgan takes it himself. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Here's Jason Hayward. And the slider just misses. There's a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. The other way, and lines out to third.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Deshaun Kiersey Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they still lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Trey Morgan. And that is out of play.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
One up, one down. Henderson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And delivers outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab for the second out. So now the DH spot, Ryan Mountcastle. Struck out swinging his first time. Not even close there. Ball 1. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That to right, Mercedes. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third, and now the Twins catcher, Jose Herrera. Hard hit to third. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Mercedes.
And next for Minnesota, Yasser Mercedes. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Bradfield under this one. Nabs it. And that is that. On to the fourth. And now the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now, Kobe Mayo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Into center. And it falls. Around from second is the tying run. Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh, no. A huge base running mistake there. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Livan Soto. First pitch misses. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. And that one way outside. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Ethan Salas, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On 2 base hits. No errors. No one left. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That one ripped, but foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one ripped into right. Could be extra bases. Around second is Correa. And that's a double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Lewis in the box now. Takes strike 1. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Now this is a rocket to left. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Ramirez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. To third. And that's an out.
Now batting.
Jason
The left
Hayward
fielder.
getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Hayward.
In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. No advance, though.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Kiersey in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Thorpe back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Ball 1.
And now 2-2. That one way inside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Now here is Angelo Cooper. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Louis Varland looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Castellano warming up as well. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And into the box for Baltimore, Trey Morgan. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
1 down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Line drive. Caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Oh, 2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kiersey sizes this one up, brings it in, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Just missed.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 4-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. So the batting order turns over. And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. It's now 4-2. This is Orioles baseball. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Louis Varland.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Yohan Duran looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Green also throwing. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Enrique Bradfield Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a ball. Bradfield goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there and gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And that one fouled off. The Orioles trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And that just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken back as you drive back to the dugout.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So next to hit for Baltimore, Livan Soto. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Yeah.
Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Correa. And that is that. The Orioles get one back on the solo blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. To the right side, Soto. In the dirt, nice pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball.
And misses inside. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. And now it's going to be Edgar Ramirez. Has grounded out a couple of times. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. That one missed. And there's a strike on the outside corner. That one misses. And now 3-1. Swing and he breaks his bat. Picks it up with the bare hand. Pretty nice play there. Down go the Twins in order. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yohan Duran.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. That's outside. 2-1.
Nope. That's Just inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the left fielder, Dylan Beavers. He's already homered here in this one. Breaking ball through there for a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Cooper swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Now 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone, and a count now even up.
That's a really good take.
And now it's filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now pitching for
Chad Green on to pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Morgan. 0 for 3 in this one.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Move to first. The throw is wild and it gets away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3.
now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Matzik.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hayward stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hayward checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd. Nope, he held back. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's in there at the knees. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Herrera right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air on the infield, Morgan moving under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they make short work of him. Ready to begin the 8th. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Mountcastle in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it in on the run. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's going to be Kobe Mayo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Two outs. And that's through there for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7.
That one almost got him.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Yasser Mercedes. And a bunt towards 3rd. And foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bradfield sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Griffin Jacks comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Soto in the box now, takes strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Late swing, foul to the left. Popped up. Correa. Hauls it in for the out. He's 2 outs away. Ethan Salas will hit next. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Orioles down to their final out. Dylan Beavers digs in now. And the first offering is not close. Jacks, 32 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every
line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
So runner at second, 2 down. Trey Morgan, the next to hit for the Orioles. Out to short, Correa. Gets it to first, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Matzik back to work. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air, center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Ripped towards third. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
In for a strike. 0-2 now. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside low. And a count 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Hard hit, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position, 2 away. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Matzik won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Coming on for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
Tyler Wells.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that will end the inning. Twins strand a pair. This game's all tied at 4. Back in Minnesota. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And fouled off. And that's
Inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ryan Mountcastle in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Griffin Jacks gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jesus Tinoco.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
First and second, no outs. Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. And that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. Tag, safe. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of the 10th. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 on, 1 out. And now the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that ball is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Digging in, Kobe Mayo. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Jesus Tinoco will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Waskari Noah into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Livan Soto, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second, and here in extra innings. This one in the air center field. Fitzgerald pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. So a man aboard, and here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Fitzgerald sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that is that. Runs, 2 hits, 1 was a home run. No errors, and 1 left on. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Jose Alvarado.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small.
Now at the plate, Jose Herrera. Out towards right center field. Bradfield on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. And now, Yasser Mercedes. Swings through that one. 0-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 away with a runner at third. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out for the Twins. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Swings through that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two outs and a runner at third here in extra innings. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.